Hey guys, welcome to Couch TV. I'm Jamaal Stone.
I'm Chantal Aids.
And we are here at the 2014 Special Edition Comic-Con event. Chantal, are you excited?
I'm excited. I came straight here from Paradise Island for this.
I see your Wonder Woman outfit. Looking nice. Okay, so we're going to go around and talk to some of the artists, try to hunt down some celebrities, and see who else we can interview about things that are coming out in the future to a TV screen and to a comic book shop near you. Chantal, you ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Here with Chandra. Now, can you tell me a lot much more about Spooky Chan?
Okay, so Spooky Chan is my handle online. I also have a website called spookychan.com. That's just a good little nickname to have. Like, it's my nickname. I'm Chandra, so you can call me Chan. So that's Spooky Chan, and I am a artist writer. I'm also a creator, and I'm the creator of the God Machine.
So tell me more about the God Machine. What is the storyline behind the book that you're selling?
Okay, so it's a story about a young man named Guy Salvador who's going through a really difficult time of his life. He just lost his girlfriend. She just recently died, and he's starting to see monsters, and he's questioning what's real and what's not. Until a mysterious man comes to him and tells him that his girlfriend's actually still alive and she's floating in and out of what is known as the dream worlds, and that he's the only one who can go and save her.
Aw, that sounds so sweet. I like that. Oh, where can your viewers find your book?
Okay, so my book is sold out. That means at the distributor level, can't get it through my publisher. You might be able to find it at like a local bookstore or a comic book store, but you can definitely find it at places like Drive Thru Comics and Comixology.
That sounds fantastic. You guys better be looking for it on Comixology. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I ran into one of my friends here. Go ahead and tell everybody who you are.
My name is Eric Cooper. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. I'm the writer of Nightseeker.
Love Nightseeker, man. What have you been up to? I see all this new stuff. Tell everybody what you've been up to.
Well, we got the first novel that came out back in 2005. It takes place in New Jersey. Second one came out around 2009. It takes place in New York City. Third one I'm excited about. Came out 2 months ago. It takes place in Philly.
Very cool. So, give us a little rundown of the book. What's going on in this third issue?
Well, the third issue takes place in Philly. And also we use the image of Ray Park from Darth Maul from Star Wars. He's been a big fan of mine since the first book came out. So I decided to make him a villain in my third book, and his name is the Guillotine. And you know what a guillotine is, a guy that beheads people.
Right.
So he's going around doing, he's executing criminals and bad associates that interfere with the law, and he wants to take his own vengeance out on people. Now, Nightseeker, on the other hand, he's trying to stop him from doing such a thing, but he says the conflict is that Nightseeker also kills too, but he says he kills for a reason. You're just doing killing just because you just feel as though you have the right to do so. And it's a big conflict. And also, also Patrick Stewart, he's actually in the beginning of the novel also. He's actually showing off old-fashioned execution machines. And he has a nice little cameo in there. And also Kate Mulgrew from Star Trek and Voyager. She is actually she's an agent for Area 51.
Very cool. I love these books. So tell everybody out there where we can buy your stuff. Where's your website?
Well, website is nightseeker.com. It starts Nightseeker with a K, like a knight in shining armor. You go to Amazon also. Of course, they won't be signed, though. If you go to nightseeker.com, they'll be signed by me. And also, go to a convention. I'm at the most local convention on the East Coast. I'm always around.
He's always here, guys. Come check out Nightseeker. Thanks so much for talking to us there. All right.
Hi, I'm here with Tom from Big Dog Inc. I wanted to ask you, well, first of all, I'm actually a big fan. I'm actually got the books of Legend of Oz, Wicked West. I think it's awesome. I want to ask you more about this book here. Can you tell me more about the storyline?
Sure. Scheherazade is, we've taken the princess who told the story of 1,001 Arabian Nights, but instead of telling the stories or retelling the stories that she told, like most people do, Aladdin and so on, we've created a storyline for her that encompasses her lifetime, essentially. And what it allows us to do is tell fantasy adventure stories that blend time periods and genres, and so we get to really do a lot of really amazing fantasy stuff, particularly visually, that really is not being done in comics. And so as you go through the book, you'll see things like giant bats flying off of aircraft carriers, and she'll be fighting in ancient gladiator arenas, but she's wearing what is clearly a more futuristic science fiction type of outfit. But there's a reason for all of these things that to be told with the story in that way. So as you read the book and you read the story, you start to understand why all these pieces that don't make sense are being shoved together, and that's part of the mystery that as you go along you start to figure out, okay, what is this book, what is it about? Just as a perfect example, as you read the first volume, which is Gods and Monsters, focuses on things like the sirens and the kraken, and we use Roman gods like Janus and things like that. In the very last page of the issue, you see the story suddenly flash forwards where she's in a Russian cosmonaut spaceship. So we can go anywhere, anytime that we want and tell any story that we want. But when you get all these weird things, there's a reason for it all to be there, and that's the cool part that you figure out as you go along.
Now, that's actually pretty rare for a book. Super excited. Now, for viewers, just so they know, where can they find any of your books, whether it's The Legend of Oz, Joan of Arc?
Mm-hmm. Well, all of our books are available through the Diamond Previews catalog, which means that any comic book store can order them. Now, that doesn't mean they all are. Unfortunately, the independent comic book market is brutal. Stores have limited budget, limited shelf space, and so they got to buy all the Marvel stuff before they buy all of our stuff. So what we need people to do is, if you want Legend of Oz, if you want Scheherazade, you got to go into your store and tell them, hey, I want these books, and they can order them for you. Don't let them tell you no, because if they tell you no, they're lying. They can order it. It's just easy to order our stuff as to order Batman. So outside of that, all of our books are available on our own website, of course, bigdoginc.com, ink with a K. Some of it is starting to filter into digital. A little bit of things are on Comixology now. And we're at shows, of course, across the country. We do 30 to 40 shows a year. So we are in everybody's neighborhood at some point.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Now, just for the viewers, I better find you guys demanding for the books. So if you're in there for getting your Marvel and your DC, look for all of these books. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Hello, I'm here with Nick. Now, we're here to learn about the synopsis of Plume.
Plume is a fantasy western. It's about the story of Vesper Grey and her mystical bodyguard, Korik. They travel through the Old West trying to find mystical and paranormal artifacts. It's a 5-issue miniseries with a full trade paperback. We just did a Kickstarter to raise awareness and money to print the first 5 issues, and coming this fall is going to be the volume 2.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Now, where exactly can we find your Plume books for the shoppers?
www.devilsdue.net. We have a shop there, and then you can go to your local comic retailer and request Plume from Devil's Due, and we'll get it for you.
Awesome. I know I'm actually going to buy the series right now.
Wow, Chantal, that was so much fun. We saw so many people. I'm sad to go.
I don't want to go either.
I know, but they have to. We have to. I guess it's ending. Everybody's leaving.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till October.
October, Comic-Con, right? I cannot wait to see more cosplayers, more costumes. It's going to be exciting. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching Couch TV and join us on this little cosplay adventure, and we'll see you next time.